abilities.
Oh, do we not play everybody?
So no, we do, but I just don't play Malf until the last.
Oh, okay. You're saying he's okay. You're saying he's the last one.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I see.
No, we've just been vibing. Goodness gracious, I've had terrible internet issues here. We've been finally working on getting it fixed. I believe everything is finally fixed, but
nice.
So it's good to just be live again.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I'm just gonna check one thing really quickly because config back, yes. Okay, I wanted to make sure that's saved. I just want to make sure with Zeno that we're looking good. You can't. Oh, it might help if I push the start button?
Oh, nice.
Perfect. Okay.
Do we have to keep the Video Ninja tab open as well? Okay. And there's not a way to hide that, right? Okay.
Sweet.
Nice. I had issues when I was full screen, so I just play windowed now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, nice. Alrighty.
Thank you, Zane. Appreciate it. Skoottie, want to do a coin toss?
Yeah, do you have one or you want me to do it?
Hello. You know what? I'm going to let you do it.
All right, I got a coaster. Do you want up or down?
I will do up.
All right. It is up.
Oh, goodness. I've lost like every week this year.
Zeno, you're muted for us, but we can hear them. Oh, I know,
somebody
Jester.
kept saying, you should flip because you always lose. And I'm like, I don't think it's going to make a difference there, guys. It's not how 50-50 works. Well, I'm going to do the smart
I don't know.
I'm going to just keep it simple. I'm going to play White State tonight.
Oh,
so
alrighty.
You're free to just pick whatever deck you want.
All right, I will create the lobby. Here, I'll send you
Sounds
Ouija
good.
Dubs.
the code. Hold up, I gotta leave. I accidentally did view code instead of copy.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, you're good.
Should be mandatory. I do love the coaster toss. I do love that aspect of Skoottie games, 100%.
Right. Let's see. So white stake, I will look at all the decks. You know what? Let's do green deck.
All right, let's do it up. I haven't played green deck in a while. So.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it up.
Alrighty, good luck. I'll see you in the first round.
Sounds good. Good luck.
We're jumping right into it. I love it. I'm gonna just do a couple quick posts on the main profiles, and we're good. All right. Oh, Skoottie's screen is frozen. Maybe we're not good. No. I can always pull Skoottie's stream. Let me do that for now. There we go. Well, sorry about that, chat. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's frozen. I could ask Skoottie. Maybe they closed the video ninja. Interesting. But we're on. All right, green deck, white stake. One of my favorite combinations. Yes, green deck is not the best deck. You don't get the interest. Interest is extremely important. But I do like the fact that green deck really rewards you for early economy. In that if you just get any kind of scoring so you can one-shot blinds and not use discards, you get a ton of money. Now, things like mail and rebate, like you just saw right here, are always going to trump that. I will say something very interesting. Unfortunately, Skoottie was frozen. We didn't see if Skoottie had a chance to even find the idol. But there is an idol at play that is definitely going to change the dynamics of this game. And it's currently only on Seadubbs' side. Now, the idol's not going to make a major difference probably this early on with no deck fixing. You can maybe get an X2 out of it. Maybe a little bit more if you combine it with some smiley face. But there's also DNA in play. So we can create lots of copies of a single card. I think the question for Seadubbs, as we're just going to call Seadubbs for now, is do you just copy a random card? Or do you wait till you get a good card, a red seal, a purple seal, a glass card, to start making copies? We see that Skoottie is going to invis the DNA. I wonder if it was a pick between invis and idol, and Skoottie went with the invis. In that play, I can't say I love it, but I don't think it's game losing. It's the first blind after all. You have plenty of time to find idol later. In the meantime, you are gaining a metric ton of utility out of creating 2 cards. Skoottie opting to create 2 copies of a Steel King of Spades there. I will say, again, I don't know if I think 1 Chariot is good enough to copy, but it's definitely something. Let's see. And on the other side, you have Seadubbs debating on whether they want to copy the King of Hearts. We have Seadubbs. A lot of on-screen things happening on Seadubbs. It's honestly quite entertaining. We get a hallucination too for Skoottie. I mean, a lot of deck manipulation with that and the DNA. We also have an 8-ball. Imagine we just go full tarot here on Skoottie's side of things. I love the fact that they're even thinking about this. I don't know if I would have the cojones to do it. Also, the fact that Skoottie had the sell, mail, and rebate to get a copy of DNA. Here's a hot take for you, stream. I definitely rather have, maybe it's not a hot take, I much rather have 2 mail and rebates over 2 DNAs. That amount of money will allow me to deck thin. I really only need 1 DNA, especially at this point in the game. Like, if I had a red seal glass king, fine. You know what? Maybe I do take 2 DNAs over mail and rebate, create like 20 copies of it, and then get rid of both of them. But especially this early on, the econ matters more. We don't really have a thing we want to double copy. I understand that Skoottie's thing is above the overlay. That is because Skoottie's overlay screen is frozen. We are just pulling this in from his stream on Twitch. So he's also going to probably be behind Seadubbs a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that Skoottie had to sell, mail, and rebate to make the double DNA. Otherwise, I like to play a little bit more because you can argue Idol comes back, or you get Ancient, or you get Bloodsun. You know, you get something with that money. But the fact that Skoottie doesn't have money is nervous.
I had an interesting start indeed.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Both had interesting
A
starts
lot of
and
tough
both.
decisions, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for now, Seadubbs just content making more King of Hearts. Again, understandable. We have the idol on 10 of diamonds. Is Seadubbs just going to throw it away? They
I
are
don't really
just
have
going to
anything
throw it away.
fantastic though.
I don't really either.
The smiley face should be more than enough to get the
This
job
might be the best
done
I can
here
just do.
for Mr. Seadubbs.
That's probably more than I got at the moment.
If Skoottie got like the perfect draw and got a 4 of a kind with like 3 steals in hand, maybe there's
Yeah,
something there. But
My
yeah,
next
there's just
hand will
not
be like
many
maybe
points
100
on the board.
points.
Yeah, no, I think you got me on this one.
All right.
Alrighty,
It's all right.
see you in the next one.
Extra money is good.
It's
Mhm.
a lot of
See you
extra
soon.
money for Seadubbs though, by just having that rebate. And again, up an idol, which is, it's a lot. I mean, we see Skoottie's deck is already at 60 cards. A lot of that is the Steel King, but the problem Skoottie's going to run into here, if he gets a Deja Vu, for example here, which he doesn't, it would be hard to even find that red seal to make copies of now because the deck is so large and arguably in charge. I mean, even the foil purple seal is something Skoottie's going to really want to make copies of, but can Skoottie ever draw that? That's going to be the issue. Seadubbs doing a similar process. Now, Skoottie's content just making more Steel Kings. I mean, you're not even like a third of the way through, or roughly a third of the way through the deck there when having to use the DNA is a little rough. And no Ouija. We know that Seadubbs is now like legally obligated to use Ouija, leaning into the memes. We do have our first voucher on Skoottie side of things with the telescope. I think that we know the telescope debacle that happened yesterday in the Raffle Bolano Spare game. A lot of commentary on it. We're not going to talk about it here. But in general, I think because Skoottie wants to go for a high card play with all the steals. I mean, we see the Space Joker on your screen. I don't hate it. I am concerned about Skoottie losing a life, though. I will say that. Seadubbs also going to grab the telescope, maybe just to get it out of the playing pool. I don't think the planet levels of whatever the most played hand is going to be very helpful for Seadubbs. Unless it somehow became, you know, flush 5 or 5 of a kind. Bring back Pluto. Pluto never left. Oh, it seems that Seadubbs' screen may be working now? Or maybe it's still frozen. Nah, it's still frozen. What was the debacle? I didn't get to watch the game. You can watch the VOD morgues. Basically, we're talking about maybe instilling part of the order mod that deals with vouchers so that you don't get punished basically for buying vouchers. Complicated, but not going to dive into it right here. As Seadubbs finds the photograph with all that extra money, also finds business card, which is going to further this economic advantage on the Seadubbs side of things. And even if Skoottie gets the chariot build online, which they totally could. I feel like the long game is really leaning Seadubbs right now. And even in the short game, because we don't have enough high card levels to really get that Chariot King build going. We're going to enter the PvP.
Stupid. Oh, man. That's a bummer.
How you feeling? Oh, I took a loss as well. It's okay.
Oh, I thought I was stronger than I was.
I'm shocked that Seadubbs lost a life, to be honest. Especially on white stake here. Like, I get why it happened to Skoottie. Just didn't draw what maybe they wanted to draw. Finally gets the purple seal. I like that play. Now there's 3 of them in the deck. It might be easier to copy going forward. Could get a lot of value out of these purple seals.
Well, this is about all I got.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna do. Okay, barely.
Barely
Alrighty.
beats him out.
All right,
That's
well,
about
I'm
all
on
I got though. Oh, you won 1 already? No.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Good luck.
good luck.
Interesting, Skoottie didn't attempt to get the purple seal value there. It felt like you kind of know. It feels like you'd kind of know that you aren't quite there yet when it comes to scoring enough. You can get a lot of purple seal value. Maybe you could get back into the money game. But now... Oh, it was on King of Diamonds for Idol and Seadubbs didn't skip. Well, I mean, now Seadubbs has an opportunity to make a Glass King that they make a copy of. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world, and they're going to do exactly that. This might be a speed run for Major League Balatro. It's looking like a fast game. I mean, Skoottie is scaling. That scaling just needs to happen a bit faster. And I would like this setup again a little bit more for Skoottie if 2 things were to happen. A, it's ghost deck and we can find a red seal for the chariots. But B, if we didn't make so many copies of plain steel jacks, if we had more purple seal kings, you know, that tarot generation, it snowballs. And there we go. We get a justice and a death. Honestly, all of a sudden, Skoottie is looking kind of solid. It doesn't matter if Seadubbs gets an idle hit in this PvP. But if Skoottie could all of a sudden pivot to maybe some glass king purple seals, get a full hand of glass, get re-triggers, we stand a chance at the very least. But that's a good looking hand for Seadubbs. Maybe 2 good looking? Is it 2 glass or 1 glass we're playing there? No glass breaks so far for Mr. Dubbs. But look at the money difference in your top right. 277 buckaroos versus 127 on Skootie's side. A major difference this far into the match. Seadubbs gets a little plant scaling. That smiley face is going to be helpful if we play like a flush for the ace of hearts. A major league difference.
How we thinking?
+2.
I think I may have a chance at surviving. We'll see, though.
Okay.
How are you feeling? I guess that depends on my answer.
I didn't get the best hit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Seadubbs making it obvious. What do you got? I feel like maybe Skoottie should have discarded 1 more time before playing that. Well, you can play a 4 of a kind with glass.
All right, I'm about to send all I got.
Oh, he's gonna play the flush 5. Honestly, this should beat Seadubbs. Level 4 flush 5. Though there is a photo that is going to matter somewhat. I wouldn't be shocked to see Seadubbs just tank this and be like, I'll come back when my idol hits. I don't know.
You found some good stuff. All right. All right.
That's exactly what we're going to see happen.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
GLGO, good luck. Ooh, a mail-in rebate. Oops. Sorry, a piece fell off my chair. He's gonna go with the blackboard. I mean, the blackboard works for Skoottie, and we are on 1 life, but I find it really hard to pass on the mail-in rebate there, but I guess the ×3 is a ×3. Meanwhile, Seadubbs does have that singular purple seal, and to be fair, Seadubbs is going to make copies of the glass at a slower rate with only a singular DNA, but I don't know if it's that important. Me and Skoottie both just did the same head tilt out of the glass breaking. A bloodstone. Hachimachi? No glass broken there for Mr. Skoottie. Yeah, I mean, Seadubbs really has a lot going on there. If they can get the idle hit, that's all that really matters, though. I don't know if the Bloodstone's enough to win without an idle hit. It might be. There's just so many cards in Skoottie's deck. If Skoottie had a hologram right now, oh my god, he has the Glass Joker working out over Blackboard. It's kind of crazy. I'll admit, that's kind of crazy. But I guess with DNA, you don't care about them breaking. Did I mean to have no music? Can you guys not hear the music? I know it's quiet, but... I hear it. Okay. I get complaints from the YouTube comment section about everything. The music's too loud. The music's too soft. I yawn. The fact that I'm a human being. The fact that I am a robot. Like, they can't even make up their mind about what to complain about. Love you, YouTube comment section. So I was just trying to play the music a little bit softer. I just don't think with 73 cards, Skoottie can take the Bloodstone. Look how many kings we have there with the double DNA. I think Skoottie's going to just have to hope that the glass and the steals they have are enough. Also, welcome, Raffle.
Right, how we doing?
Winner of...
I finally beat you to a boss.
If you want to know the results of yesterday's game, watch the box.
I hit a lucky string of tarot cards that just, like, doubled money.
Yeah,
That's money to work with.
Look at the money difference. It's still 457 to 193 after that lucky run of tarots. I think Seadubbs has this. Well, if they don't play any glass, they don't have it. I don't think. Without an insane Bloodstone. That was a pretty great Bloodstone. That was 4 hits. But the flushed 5 levels are big, and these foils are actually, you know, upping the score by about 70%.
One more. All right.
Alrighty.
Good luck.
Seadubbs just needs an idle hit. This is a shocking twist of events. If Malf was here, I could already see them typing in chat. Malf and their toque. Just going, told you, Zano, idols never to play, blah, 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 blah. Though, to be fair, Seadubbs had this game if they skipped with the idol, but they realized the idol hit too late. Yeah, already Glass Joker at 3.25 is pretty fantastic. Another Justice. Never tell me there isn't Justice. It's always around. It's always lurking when you're playing with Skoottie, apparently. Another couple of copies of the King. Oh, and that now wins on its own. Something to jot down. They're both on 1 life, so to be fair, Skoottie should get rid of the hallucination, and they do. They're going to try another judgment here. Joker Stencil could be good after the DNA. It could give it ×3. You saw Skoottie. Me and Skoottie had the same thought right there. We both went, you know what? That actually has some utility for us in the PvP. Obviously, Skoottie hoping for some re-triggers over that. We got Jack of Clubs on the idle. Watch for Mr. Seadubbs. Seadubbs really looking for that the last one. Interesting. Skoottie not going to copy a glass card. He's just going to copy that king there. I definitely would have copied one of the glasses just because we want to play the flush 5 and it's going to be hard to find. Damn. I guess destroying 2 cards at this point don't matter. I was like, how do we not go for the hung man? Grab the judgment over the Space Joker. Hello, Codemingo. Don't think Burglar really is the play here for Skoottie. We definitely want both those DNAs. It hit King of Hearts. That is probably GG. I was kind of hoping it didn't hit to see Skoottie pull out the victory with these crazy plays. But I mean, all right, chat. I will say, if Seadubbs doesn't find 5 glass here, and they do have 57 cards, there is a chance for Skoottie. If they have all their steals, they're going to have a ×4 on the stencil, ×3.25 on the glass joker. And they get, well, the bean assures it. Never mind. If Skoottie could have rolled into the bean, Skoottie would actually be in a fantastic place. But that bean means that Seadubbs is going to definitely find their hand. They're also probably going to get a little bit of steal value, and that is GG. Though I do think the score is going to be a little bit closer than you would assume.
About the same. I don't think I made a ton of progress.
I might have made progress, but I don't know what that progress
been playing a lot
is
of that
consist.
Supercar Sim. I'm definitely have to try it out.
Well, we shall see.
Regardless, this has been a fun seed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this started off pretty wild.
Glass for Mr.
So now I can
Skoottie.
ask you, since we're both on 1 life, did you take the Mega or the Invis?
I took the Mega, sold one of the 2,
Ooh.
and then also got the Invis.
Oh, maybe that was the bigger brain move. Dang it. That might have been the bigger brain move.
All right. So here is what it all comes down to for Skoottie. Even though I don't think we have enough, we really need to draw 1 more glass.
All right. Well, my hand could have been a little better, but
unfortunate.
All I got.
Just not going to be enough.
Might be all I got.
Yeah, I think you got me on this one.
Really great hand
whiffed.
from
Dang.
Seadubbs. 123 million. They were 123 X mult off. Or mult. Yeah. Times 123 off.
Oh, did your idol hit on that one?
It did. It was the first time.
Oh.
It was the.
The 5 was still better because of the level up plus
hit
5.
I finally had. I didn't get a single hit the entire time, and I was like, "This is." Oh my gosh! You had the King of Spades going.
Yeah, so I hit the Invis with DNA, so I had double DNA.
Oh.
And then I sold the DNAs for the Joker stencil.
Oh, Okay, I did the pure opposite. I took DNA
What a great game,
and idle,
It
but
was pretty fast, but a great
I kept
game.
the idle. I was like, if I have DNA, maybe I can get idle to hit it once. It hit once.
Yeah, and I saw the bloodstone, but I already had the spades.
That's
Man, oh, when
yeah.
did you find the bean? Yeah, I had so
Like-
many steals, but I just like I did not see like I had 2 at the end of that round.
I just got it in the last shop. I had a mail-in rebate that I was toting around with me the entire time, and then I sold it in the last shop because I was like, well, money doesn't mean anything if we're about to die.
Yeah.
So
It's true. Can't take it with you.
I sold it. Judgment gave me, you know, what is it, marble? That was fantastic. But no, I just had enough money to keep rolling down, and then I found the bean there.
Not bad. Well, yeah,
So-
GG's.
Wicked GG's. That was a fun first match.
Yeah, that was good. All right, well,
Woo.
I will pick
Gold
steak.
steak.
Okay.
We knew it.
Okay. Let's head to Erratic then.
Oh,
fun.
a little
I can
craziness.
fake Ouija.
Erratic is a good gold steak choice if you feel not confident on gold steak.
All right, you ready?
Because the
I
pre-deck
got pushed the ready
manipulation.
button, but yes.
Alrighty.
Sounds good. See you soon.
Good luck.
Good luck.
How's this deck looking? We got 7 queens, 9 tens, a few or an extra 6. No aces, but that is a lot of face cards. That's a lot of 10s that can become face cards. We love this. Who wins? Skoottie, Seadubbs. You guys got 5 minutes. It seems like a queen game, but I actually think if you can get strengths, building into the jacks may be what we do at the very end of this game. I mean, 10 tens? Are you kidding me? The perishable, really interesting play by Seadubbs here. Not taking the perishable photo so that they can find a non-perishable photo. I don't hate it. I can't say I love it. We had a skip from Skoottie. I'm unsure what the skip gave them. The idle hit, and Seadubbs was able to win by roughly 25 X-Molt. Or 30 X-Molt. Dresser, thank you for the gifty to Code Mango. Won't be sucking ads going forward. We find a Faceless Joker, which on this deck, I feel like is a must grab even on rental. You should be able to get $10 out of it every single round. But Skootie's got to skip over it. Skoottie scoffs at your Faceless Joker. Says, I don't need it. It's like SpongeBob when they first visit Sandy Cheeks. You know, they don't need the water, and Skoottie doesn't need the Faceless Joker. I don't believe Seadubbs has seen it yet. As we get the loyalty card going on both sides. Of it being rare for multiplayer, it should not be rare for multiplayer. Is it rare for multiplayer right now, Morgs? It should be uncommon. It's not that good of a Joker if you're on anything higher than blue stakes. We have an Eternal Baron, but we only have 4 kings. This is an interesting decision for Skoottie. I find it hard to make a Baron work regardless on gold. Yes, we have extra queens to make in the kings. I just don't think I can commit to it. We're going to grab a purple seal to add to our deck. Oh, red seal queen makes me think about the Baron a little bit more, and Skootie's going to do it. Skootie's going to do it. You know what I really appreciate about that play, something I often do too much, is I've learned, but a lot of times I'll skip the Baron, but it is good to check those standard packs if we're going to check them regardless before we make our Baron decision, because if we find a queen red seal, we feel a little bit more confident about making that Baron work. Finding, you steal up the queen, you make it a king, all of a sudden we're getting 2.25 X mult twice, which 2.25 times 2.25 is, I don't know, like 4 point something. I'm sure. I know that math checks out. And that's per king in hand. It's a lot.
Huh.
I see you had upsetting round, maybe?
I did.
Seadubbs lost a life.
I died because I forgot how to read.
Oh. I hate that.
Lost to the psychic because he couldn't
Forgot we're
use
supposed
the
to read with
Halfsies
the
Joker.
bosses.
With so many cards, I'm kind of shocked Seadubbs couldn't find a 4 of a kind.
Yeah.
It's more than 5. Yeah, there we go. More than 5. Yeah. Hello, someone unknown. We got a little bit of loyalty card value there out of Seadubbs. Is it going to be enough?
That's all I got.
Maybe?
I just wanted to say that I won at least one hand with loyalty card. The worst Joker, in my opinion.
Oh, I had it as well. The holographic on it made it good. I didn't take it for its ability.
Yeah,
loyalty card.
I would have taken anything with
It's a good
holographic there.
I did just take it for the hollow.
I don't. This. That's gonna be it. Skootie's gotta take this life.
So I think you got this.
Seadubbs actually won the first one with an idol, Silver Lurker.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close.
All right. I'll be all right.
Close one.
See you soon.
500 points, the difference between the two. Both of them with the Eternal Baron. I mean, very similar setups, except we have a loyalty card, or a faceless and a half Joker. The perishable photo is going to go bye-bye for Skoottie very shortly here. Also, if we want to get loyalty card value for the PvP, we would have to skip here for Skoottie, as it will perish. Don't know if if Skoottie would be willing to do that. Seadubbs. Okay, I am shocked by Seadubbs' decision to buy Wily Joker. The reason why, I'm trying to think how to phrase this, is that yes, chips are really important when you have Baron, because you want to play high card. Wily only works when you play 3 of a kind. If you play 3 of a kind, you can only have 5 kings in your hand. The whole point of playing Baron is to have as many kings in your hand as possible, unless you are going to pivot to like a re-triggering build with Baron. But Wily Joker would also stop you from doing that, because it's taking up another Joker slot that you'd probably need to run the hybrid re-trigger build. Very interesting decisions out of Seadubbs. I feel like it's just gonna be too much. It may be enough to work a little bit in the immediate, maybe not. I'm curious to see how this goes from here. Both of the players finding Midas Mask is going to make this game a lot easier on the economic end, though. Okay, ideally, yeah, I don't believe Skootie's going to be able to get a loyalty card in the PvP because they played. So Skootie's just gonna use it there, get out of the blind, and sell the loyal card. $20 is so tempting here, but we really want to shrink that queen red seal into a king if we're Skoottie. Faceless Joker still has a ton of value, and Skoottie still doesn't seem to care. Skoottie spits in the face of your Faceless Joker. Ironically enough, because it's faceless. Hello, Chaos Drifter. Thank you for the follow.
I'm here to give you a brief spoiler alert. You're probably going to win this one, too.
I did not improve that much, so I guess we'll see.
While Skoottie didn't improve, they are just kind of in a better spot right now, maybe, than Seadubbs. And they're about to be able to play a 5 of a kind with a couple of kings with the Baron. Well, it's only going to be a 4 of a kind. Going to really want that lucky hit.
I can do.
Oh, you got me.
Wow, barely. That's not as good as I can do, though. So,
alrighty.
Yeah, if Skoottie could have found any more scoring to fill in for that loyalty card, we win there. But with so many bad Eternals, it was hard to fill the Joker slot. Honestly, I feel like both players are a little behind in their Midas Mask gold card generation, if you will. In terms of, we probably want more gold cards than we currently have. I was really surprised to look at Skoottie's deck and only see a couple. Kind of the same thing, the same tail, if you will, on Seadubbs' deck, although a little bit more on the golds. Yeah, the Showman coming in, fun to see. Although there's no Jokers here that I really want a copy of besides Baron, and that is a rare. So I don't know if Showman will be sticking around, nor do I even know if it was worth the price to buy. Skoottie might die to the blind. It is possible. The full house is pretty leveled up. Gets to 20 molt, gets bailed out. On to the next one, never in doubt. We do find now a business card to just keep getting value out of face cards. Skoottie here gonna judgment, maybe? The score is 1-0, Ouija Dubs. 2 justices. Well, you can only use one of them. Did we just judgment a second swashbuckler? That's why we don't want Showman. That's why we don't want Showman. If this judgment is something like a mail and rebate for Seadubbs, if they were to use it, that would be brutal. I'm wearing a toga? I guess. Skoottie looking for another couple of 10s. He's going to play the full house here. Unfortunately for Skoottie, I just feel like they're not getting much value out of Midas Mask in terms of the gold cards being played. That is not good that did not win for Mr. Skoottie. That is likely a life lost. Yeah. Almost got there. It was 200 short. The family coming into play matters on Erratic deck where we already have so much deck manipulation. I do believe generally speaking, it's going to play a role.
I don't think I got much better.
I kind of completely pivoted, so.
I kind of did, but that's just because the
Baron's
nature
just
of
acting
trying
as a
to
chariot.
survive
It is right now. Dr. Spectre. Hello,
Gold
hello,
State.
hello. Hello, Fat
kinda
Matt.
forced me to do that.
Hello, the unknown. Hello,
That's true.
everybody. Huge shout out to the poker man himself. Also the fastest gold staker in the West. Also all over the world. Dr. Spectre. We got a good game. Seadubbs is currently up 1-0 in this matchup. We have an interesting gold stake erratic game going on. Both these players took Baron. Both of these players had the family. However, Skoottie rolled one shopkeeper and got an acrobat, which is really going to skyrocket the score, and it just did.
No. Okay,
And
so good pivot. Good pivot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'll take my last life and cry.
Alrighty, see you in the next one.
Our current issue for Seadubbs is despite having faceless most of this game, they're not ahead on econ. And for some Seadubbs got a little scared of the blinds and took an Eternal Wily, which really had not been paying off because they had not been playing 3 or 4 of a kinds. Now, I guess with the family, they're leaning that way a bit more. But it still feels like it's not going to make a huge difference. Skoottie's going to get a ton of value out of this blueprint. Oh, and we got a Chad, which I do believe Skoottie has a glass card. I don't believe it broke. I don't know if anyone here in chat knows, but that's pretty massive. Also, if Skoottie can finally get a strength on the red seal and get a cherry on it, heck, the Baron might be the play for copying. Because one red seal is worth 2.25x for each one held in hand. So a lot of possibilities here. Of course, with the Chad, I guess you just lean glass like Seadubbs is doing. They're actually going to be able to copy it with a death. We're going to have 2 red seal glass for Ouija Dubs. Huge plays in this Arcana pack for Mr. Seadubbs. And that's coming from a double skip. They got the Mega Arcana from the double skip. Ah! That's insane. That I can't believe. Can't believe that play may pay off. Now I will say, Skoottie just got an extra $20 hit. They're going to be able to roll this shot more. Although I don't know how much better the Joker situation can really get. We can't focus on Skoottie because I'm actually not pulling. Oh, another Deja Vu and a Cryptid. I'm currently just capturing the stream because the overlay froze for Skoottie. And Skoottie's going to use it on 10s. Oh, Skoottie's not going to make a glass. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I have to assume that Skoottie thinks they just have enough scoring that they want to guarantee the 5 of a kind. Which, while I understand, I simply cannot agree with the play.
I can't believe it, man.
Would
All
you
right,
get
how
a
we
chariot and we get a strength? So we could have the red seal
I don't know.
king
That's the problem.
that is charioted
All
be
right,
the
well.
difference in the game, but the glass coming out is terrifying for Skoottie.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to do some sort of silly things.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm proud of those silly things. Nice. What a huge score I just got. Boy.
What?
I'm about to send my best hand.
I don't know
Okay.
what Seadubbs is talking
I'm sure
about.
it's about 10 billion.
No, it's not insanely huge. It's not bad though.
Yeah, I think Seadubbs has this covered rather easily.
I don't know if I have enough, and even if I do have enough, the sad part about this is I don't deserve to have enough. Holy.
Wins
All
by
right.
×4.
That's
Won
lovely.
by that
So,
extra
yeah,
glass.
I'll see
Being
you
able to
soon.
death the Red
Good
Seal
luck.
Justice is what won it for
luck.
Seadubbs. That's incredible. And no glass broke for Mr. Dubbs. Sir Dubbs, if you will. It was a large play. Game defining, if you will. Invis Joker, which Skoottie could take. Seadubbs definitely cannot. Well, Skoottie can't really take because they need to skip one to bring Blueprint into PvP unless they want to replace Blueprint with Invis, which seems bad. Skoottie gonna take the extra $40 heading into the final shop. And there's our Red Seal Queen that I so badly wanted Skoottie to strength up to a king. Is he gonna play the glass? Okay. So he's actually gonna play down for acrobat value. Which I get. You have $52. Seadubbs found a Ouija? Oh. I was like, what? $415 for Mr. Skoottie. 1,000, that is. We get a familiar here for Skoottie. Don't think we're going to use it, and we indeed do not. Skoottie just got a lucky a couple more 10s, it seems. The idol is on 8 of clubs. If only. I mean, with the... Do we have more than one 8 of clubs? No, we only have one. But we have the moon. How many 8s do we have? 3. I don't think you can make that play, though it would have been interesting.
Alrighty,
Oh.
good luck.
I take it we had similar vibes there.
Mm-hmm.
Seadubbs drawing the miracle draw, getting both
Okay.
the king red seals on the very first hand. Means that this one is likely over unless Seadubbs has an extra glass that I do not know about. Well, I guess Skoottie lost by a 4x last time, and they do have one glass. That
Really,
should
I'm
make
looking
it
for
4.
Just
but
a few cards.
Yeah.
I think Skoottie should be
Same.
discarding a 10
I'm
here to
not
find
finding them, and this is
the glass.
kind of concerning. So I know
We
you
don't
can
even
beat
get the
that.
draw.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. You
That's-
may have me. I whiffed.
No, I'm with him.
Seadubbs, you're not whiffing. You got a death in hand, 2 glass king.
I really whiffed.
Red seals.
Well, yeah, I have. Yeah, I whiffed my 5 of a kind.
I did too.
That's funny.
All
right, that's my best.
I think I don't. By the way, I do not deserve to win this. Like, no, I really don't.
Yet he does.
Oh, you have the same
he
setup.
does.
Yep.
So, do you want to? Oh, this is so mean, Skoottie. And this is stupid because everybody watching on Zano's thing is like, you just got screwed over. I double skipped in the last shot because I just didn't think I could survive.
Yeah.
When I double skipped, I had a justice card with a death on my red seal.
Mm-hmm.
So in a matter of those 3 skips, I got 3 glass red sealed kings.
Yeah.
That was just, I mean, it was utter luck on that one. I did not deserve that one.
And then to make all the pools, it's not like
Seadubbs
had any deck manipulation.
Wiley.
They just drew all the cards.
Yeah, I whiffed last round and this round. I whiffed my glass for
Miracle run
the hanging
from
Chad.
Seadubbs.
And if I had the
Plus
flush
2.
5, I probably would have had a lot higher score.
Yeah, like I got both PvPs. The first 2 cards it gave me was my red seal kings.
Man,
and I was like, that was luck. I did not deserve to win that.
Well, GG's. These have been close though. They've been on lethal for both of us both rounds.
Wicked GG's. Like I said, Gold Stake is not really. Do you like Gold Stake normally? Like, do you?
I love Gold Stake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I just do not practice it at all. I need to practice it a lot more.
Yeah, I love me some Gold Stake. All right, well, you get first pick, game 3.
I will go back to White Stake because I definitely need to keep my mind from going crazy after that one.
All right, let's do Ghost Deck.
All right, let's do Ghost.
Let's make it fun.
Go big. All right.
Zeno, don't follow the light. Okay.
I gotta push the ready button. I don't know why I forget that.
We're playing.
All right, well, good luck to you.
But all right, good luck to you as well. Have fun.
We have another bean game. We have another Ghost Deck White State game. The Spectrals will be handed out like there's no tomorrow. We will see if we get Ouija. We'll see if Ouija Dubs comes to fruition in this match. That is the one benefit of the Ghost Deck White Stake. We'll see if either player... Dr. Spectred has summoned the round 1 trading card. But Skoottie forgot to hex it before using the judgment. No. I imagine Seadubbs is going to hex the trading card. And, you know, a polychrome trading card is something you will never, ever give up. Right, Doc? Maybe at the very end of the game, but we're about to thin out this deck like it's going out of style. We call this the Ozempic treatment when we get this anti-1 trading card. Every single round, removing a card, getting $3. Skoottie also finding a faceless Joker. So can also get $5 there from discarding their face cards. There's a lot of econ early on in this seed. Now, granted, Skoottie still has to beat the blinds. I think they're going to look for one more face card. The Trolls are not being super kind. They're going to discard that face card, and now they're going to pray for another ace. They get the ace. They're out of here. It's all good. Never punished. So making quite a bit of money there. Once again, thinning out the deck. Seadubbs, very similar path, but has Mad Joker instead. So they really only need a 2-pair. So maybe they can greed a tiny bit more from the Faceless Joker, just because what is needed, the required hand, is a little bit more common. Skootie's selling out of everything there to hex the trading card. I really don't like that play. Specifically because we had to sell Faceless, and Faceless was our econ generator. Mistakes happen. It stinks that you didn't get a polychrome your trading card, but to give up the kind of money that we had to give up there feels bad. We also now have no Molt to beat the blinds. I guess Supernova can do a little bit, but it's not really going to be that useful early on in this match. Seadubbs also picking up the Supernova, but obviously keeping the rest of their cards while doing so. Oh yeah, Seadubbs won the last one. We can run a prediction. Who wins game 3? A Bloodstone and a Seltzer. And a Brainstorm. What a seed. Hachi Machi. I mean, you have to grab the Bloodstone, in my opinion. We also have a free reroll on Skootie's side. I doubt that's going to be the reason that Seadubbs doesn't see a Brainstorm. I do believe that's... Oh, it's right there in the shop. Okay, I will say, minor critique of Seadubbs. I think you can be a lot more greedy there. You definitely can get rid of Supernova and keep Chaos the Clown, because you can just Brainstorm the Bloodstone with a Heart Flush at the end and win the round. Skoottie, of course, doesn't have Faceless Joker, so they kept the Supernova. I did see that, Jester. I'll have to put it together soon. But these decks are going to get thinned out in the direction of Heart face cards. I am sure of it. Yeah, we'll see. You see, we both opened the same shop window. Actually, this is the second shop window because Skoottie used Chaos, and we're already at no money because of the lack of the Faceless Joker. Both ended in the exact same spot in
I got a
shop.
decent start. I don't have a ton of scoring right now, but I'm...
Yeah, we have the pieces, just not the other pieces to go with the cool pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like how arbitrary or vague they're being.
This is going to be a battle of who wants the most money in this PvP, I think.
True.
The Buffoon packs do not take from the Joker shop window in vanilla. I'm surprised that Skoottie didn't play a flush of hearts and played a full house. I know the full house was upgraded a level.
A little boring. Nice.
Oh, very close.
Doesn't matter.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Skoottie doesn't stop winning.
Good luck.
Every time I say I don't agree, whenever I've said I haven't agreed with a play from one of these players, then they win the PvP. So if Zano is questioning your decisions, you know you're doing the right thing, is what I believe is the answer. Cry Tide. Does anyone know what that means? Sounds like Roll Tide? Yeah, I was like, are we making fun of Alabama fans? It just seemed random. Anyway, back to the game. We now have a glass card out for Seadubbs. Probably not going to use Cryptid on the glass until it's at least a heart. Oh, Cryptid. But they forgot to put the P and they put a space instead, maybe? That is a good guess, Binauto. Not us deducing what chat is trying to say. It's a thankless job. These decks down to 47 cards. We love to see it. What we would love more is any econ in this seed. And we get the mail-in rebate, which can be copied by the Brainstorm. This has to be the play. We don't need the Supernova, chat. We really don't, but the Supernova is sticking around, at least for now. A little bit worried about the blinds on Skootie's side. We'll see what Seadubbs does when they get to that shop. Mail-in rebate on Jacks, which there is a full allotment of on for Skoottie, which means they could possibly get $40 this round and start making up that economic difference that you see in the top right. We got $109 spent. Haven't even gone to the big blind shop for Mr. Seadubbs, and only $82 spent for Skoottie. We do get a Red Seal Queen. Did Skoottie not find the Red Seal Queen? Is my question. And now the Seadubbs want to unlock the flush house and break the glass. I doubt it. But this score is going to be pretty great for Mr. Dubbs with those Red Seals. And he got another cryptid. What a massive reward for having more money, believing in the faceless Joker. Let's not make Crytide a thing. Let's not make it a thing. Okay, selling the faceless for mail and rebate. Finally, Supernova's gone. Chat, if I see you with a Supernova in White Stake multiplayer, you're going to have to report to my office for detention and for a study session. I don't like to over critique. But yeah, Seadubbs 141 spent. I mean, that is all the difference in the world. That's a second cryptid. That was the extra tarot packs to have the deck manipulation. Fantastic job being able to find the photograph.
This one.
If I lose to someone holding a Supernova on White Stake difficulty multiplayer,
that's fair.
I will donate $500 to the Trevor Project. Trading card sales the biggest betrayal. I mean, 100%. Selling trading card for Lusty is not something you're gonna want to do.
Yeah, I'm not used to White Stake. I'm not used to
really
having
the play.
The liberty of playing it easy.
Yeah,
I'm used to just trying to survive.
But
right.
Seadubbs in a much better spot for this PvP. Is just gonna go ahead and take it.
Yeah, it's definitely a different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
Might be all I got. I don't know. Probably shouldn't have sent that.
Hey, not bad.
No, you definitely want to send that.
We'll see if I
to
can
get
keep
the money.
Hopefully,
Alrighty.
You got it, Scoot.
Premature cryptiding, and arguably they could have Seadubbs could have held on to the cryptid. Of course, it blocks it from showing up in the shop again. To glass the queen before cryptiding it. I don't think that's necessary here, but it was a play you could do. Is you could have saw that, oh, Skoottie only scored 15k. I don't have to make the play here. Did Skoottie not use the cryptid on his queen yet? Huh? I'm a little confused. Another couple of 7s coming out for Mr. Skoottie. It's going to be another 20 bucks in the bank. No vouchers either for Skoottie's side. The crystal ball is going to be a big difference. Just being able to tarot block more, hold more spectrals and tarot cards going into the blinds from these big shops. Because we have tons of money with the brainstorm rebate. There's a lot going in favor of Seadubbs. And then also just seeing more of the shop. Even if they make similar money from now on, the rerolls are cheaper on Mr. Dubbs' side. What is happening on Skootie's side of the game? We just luckied a couple of random kings. We still have the cryptid. We now purchased a crystal ball, so we've made up for that difference. Let's see if Skoottie elects to create a couple more lucky cards. Nope, is gonna turn more things into kings and queens. Seadubbs making some money. Skoottie buying bootstraps for some odd reason. That 14 plus molt is not going to do anything after the X molt of the Bloodstone. It's kind of just going to sit up there and take up Joker space. Seadubbs able to sun a few more things. Found Dusk. I do believe that Skoottie should roll into the Dusk. It would be brutal if that didn't happen, but I'm pretty positive it will. Vagabond. I don't think there's room for Vagabond at this point. And for Seadubbs, they already have a lot of the deck kind of where they want it. Okay. Now, no. I have to remember I'm the one commentating. Okay, so right there, we could have been up on Red Seal Glass in Skoottie's position, using the cryptid on the glass Red Seal Queen when we found it in round. Skoottie electing to go with the Chariot. I'm not sure if that was the play, especially since it's seemingly we're going for the re-triggering with the Bloodstone. Of course, Skoottie didn't see the Dusk yet, maybe wasn't fully committed to the re-trigger build. That's why oftentimes I just tell myself going into the game I am going to fully commit to the re-trigger build. Skoottie is down a photograph, but is going to Wraith into an Invis Joker after selling mail and rebate, deciding to go with the Vagabond route. I actually really like that play. I really just don't like skipping out on the Red Seal Glass.
But we may be okay.
Did you skip the Ouija?
I did not.
Ah, see the instant win. No, instant win. If you took the Ouija, you just immediately win. That's what the internet says.
At least we have a very interesting build on Skootie's side. That's what I will say. We could have had 4 red seal glass. He has a death too. Oh, my stomach hurts, chat. My stomach hurts. Right? It's not going well. Wraith is anti-base in vanilla. Holy moly. What a hand for Mr. Dubbs.
I don't know what I need to play here in order to beat you, and that's scary.
Oh, Skoottie forgot to use the death in the cryptid before playing the hand there. That's a big mistake. It is 2-0 Seadubbs right now. And I will say a little minor thing there. When you see that Skoottie only scored 8,000 points, you definitely want to copy the dust to get more $20 triggers if you're Seadubbs, and not copy the Bloodstone.
You get there.
All right, see you in the next one.
See ya.
Skoottie going to make a few more Heart Kings. We also got the Chad for Seadubbs, which the Chad will benefit both these players, but disproportionately benefit the player, Seadubbs, with the photograph. And now, because Skoottie did not use that cryptid, has missed out on a third cryptid that Seadubbs has seen, because Seadubbs has used the cryptids right away. Seadubbs has now seen 2 extra cryptids that Skoottie has not even seen, because they've been blocking it by not using the cryptid in their consumable slot. Luckily, maybe for Skoottie, it didn't land on Red Seal Glass for Seadubbs. It was just more Red Seal Lucky cards. Still a good hit for Seadubbs, but not nearly as catastrophic as it could have been, as I think that very much would have maybe ended the game, because the glass difference would have been too much. Skoottie deciding to glass an ace there is a play. Is now playing said ace. Also, Skoottie now realizing that they could have been brainstorming Vagabond to get a little bit more value. But they're not going to get value unless they use this Death Encrypted. Meanwhile, Seadubbs continuing to just build in the queens. Oh, that is true, Doc. But the criticism holds no more, considering that we have now had the opportunity to use the cryptid 80 trillion times on glass if we wanted to. For Skootie's side of things. We get another glass red seal, and we full into a third glass for Mr. Seadubbs. It's gonna hit Vaga. I mean, Skoottie doesn't have to sell Invis with Vaga on the board. Skoottie could wait for this moment. Okay. To sell Vagabond, sell Invis, and then buy the family. Or just have another Bloodstone. You know, at this point, the game could be very interesting. The issue is without the glass, Skoottie just doesn't stand a chance. Glass is much too powerful. Yeah. There is pistachios on the table right now for Mr. Seadubbs' side. Holographic vagabonds. Okay. Now we're going places, chat. Now we're going places. Ah. We're unlocking the flush house, but we're risking the glass. We're also copying the bloodstone instead of the dusk, which is going to lower the amount of lucky hits we have the ability to get. And the glass is once again gone. We have an opportunity here to justice the red seal to make up for all our past mistakes. Or not mistakes, but past the current difference in this game is what I'll say. Decides against it. Decides against it and gets a second queen red seal. Of hearts, by the way. And we're also kind of in a pickle. Skoottie's not going to be able to get under the limit for Vagabond.
I'm feeling okay. I'm missing just one thing, and it's making me frustrated.
The one thing.
What could Skoottie be talking about?
Mess, gonna be honest.
Chat, what do you think Skoottie's talking about with the one thing? The oops? Balatro was a main game of Skootie's for a bit. Skootie's a very good player. Idle ancient, shoot them. Gonna use that cryptid on the steals. And yet, is it gonna play those? And not keep them in hand?
Well, that's a number.
Yep, that's all I'm cooking with.
Well, because I suck at math, I'm just gonna ship.
Let's see it.
The biggest thing that I can send.
This should be roughly.
Because I don't know. I mean, I
64 billion for Seadubbs.
I genuinely don't.
That's fair.
Okay.
We got more
right,
bloodstone hits than I thought
So
they were
far.
gonna get.
But that one hurt, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, we'll see what I can get.
Oh, the antimatter. Oh, Skoottie unable to buy blank in that last shop. The antimatter immediately rewarding Ouija Dubs. Look, it's not 07s until Dubs gets a Joker that actually helps there. But, oh my god. Gonna have to cut the footage. Dubs about to bust. He got so excited he actually moved the Ouija off his face. That's actually kind of nice for Skoottie that they can, at the end of the round, get some money to roll in the shops. They get the glass. They're going to glass another red seal. Hey, look, the game is not over until the fat streamer sings. And I have not belted any tunes out. There is still a chance here for Skoottie, albeit a tough one. Needs a lot of things to go their way. But they are finally starting to make the red seal glasses. They have an extra bloodstone. The thing is, I don't think the extra bloodstone, even with the dusk, makes up for the photograph. And it really hurts that there's a Chad on the Seadubbs side of things. Now, if Skoottie can find one of those elements,
that's what you want,
who knows?
Dano.
We're playing one of the red seal glasses. Nothing can go Skoottie's way. That's so unfortunate. I think like the next 3 that they play don't break as well based off of how Seadubbs has played. Actually, no, because Skoottie played some in some blinds already. I think the next time Seadubbs got pretty crunchy this past life, but it should get crunchier. You know, I am shocked that with that extra Joker slot that Seadubbs did not pick up the business card. That business card would have been some major economic value here to roll even deeper to find a different Joker if you so wish. But Seadubbs is going to pick up a Cardomancer. I think it is highly likely here that Seadubbs rolls down to nothing and then pops his Wraith. And probably is ideally going to get maybe Cardomancer value and then pop the Wraith. Yep, they're going to sell the Sun, get the Cardomancer, sell Cardomancer, open Wraith, and we'll see what happens then. I mean, you can copy Cardomancer, Seadubbs. It just won't give you a second card if you're going to hold on to both those. Skoottie needs more glass. Unable to find it, unfortunately. We get a hung man. No justice. We found the Chad. I do believe Skoottie can take that. He can put that on a glass card. You know, hold the phones. Hold the gosh darn phones. Seadubbs has a chance with that Chad find. I don't know what the glass situation looks. I have not been able to keep track because so much glass is broken this seed. It's been depressing. But if Skootie's able to find more glass than Seadubbs, it will come down to the bloodstone hits. And there isn't a non-zero chance. There's a non-zero chance that Skoottie can take this life. Let's see what the Wraith is.
Didn't give you anything good.
What is it gonna be?
Well, I sold the Sun to make room for my Cardomancer, and then it gave me a Sun. Like.
Well, hey, at least it delivered a healthy offspring
wasn't
to
the most
Seadubbs.
kind thing in the world.
Well, I mean, I guess if Seadubbs was looking for a daughter, but I think you should just be happy with any healthy child. You know, son, daughter, whatever Cardomancer gives you. It could give you the world even. It can provide justice. Could even provide death, but you just gotta appreciate it. Oh, I guess the Wraith is game long queue. We have found that out today, even in vanilla, as it is in Invis.
That's fine.
Which is not going to be helpful in the immediate for.
I didn't think chat was allowed to be right. Or are they always right? I can't remember how that works. Okay.
There's just too much glass on Seadubbs' side of things. And we're not pulling. I believe we have 1 or 2 glass left. We don't even get the 5th queen. Oh, what a bottom deck by Skoottie. Oh, this has been, you know, of course,
that sucks.
I've had critiques of Skoottie's gameplay, but really stiffed on the draws this whole game.
Yeah, I think you got me on this one. Oh, that's so frustrating. Yeah. Oh, I'm so upset. I had 4 red seal queens I could hit out of 10 cards. Drew 4 cards. None of them hit.
You and Raffle need to go to that same PTSD class, I think. The therapy on not grabbing the right card.
Oh. If I just had 1 more, yeah, I would have been, because, oh, that's so upsetting. I wonder if that would have gotten me there.
If they're glass, then yes, because I just played 4 glass.
Dang.
Out of the 5.
Yeah, and my just base molt's so much lower.
I had a
on
lucky
4 of a kind.
Start with molts.
That's so upsetting.
Oh, you had the pieces.
Yeah.
He would have got there.
Oh,
I think he would have got there.
Frustrating.
Did you? Really so how'd you get the 2nd bloodstone?
The invis.
I had an invis. I had an invis early.
We just raided in this matchup to get an invis.
Seadubbs is going to take a 3-0 chat. Great.
Yeah, I'm trying to think when I got it. I got it pretty early.
And the Bloodstone division getting even more competitive.
I had the Vagabond, and I had for the longest time, I had a ton of kings, and then I had a red seal queen, and I just was sending the Vagabond with Brainstorm to try and get a strength. Was getting 2 tarot, 8 tarot cards around, and never found the strength. So then I just had to commit to queens, and I already had a ton of kings lined up.
I just committed to queens. I got lucky because I think in the very right before we played that PvP, I think that was when I found that queen with the red seal, and I had a sun, and I had a cryptid.
Yeah.
So that PvP, it was just weird because I had that, I had the bloodstone going in with that with 3 red sealed queens, but
yeah, I really want to know how I would have scored if I had that last queen. Yeah, I was I'm good. I don't know. I feel 4 out of 10. I draw 4 cards. I feel I should hit.
I can go the Balatro.
That was a fun one for me. I know, it was a weird one for me because was this the one I had trading card early? I think.
Yeah, trading card was one of the first ones.
Yeah. I
triple bloodstone.
Probably decommitted from that earlier than Dr. Spectre would have liked to see.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I went away from it when I found my invis.
And then cards, if we had
actually you did better fixing the
red seal, queen,
the Vagabond, I'm assuming.
Queen, and then non-red seal.
Yeah, the Vagabond helped a little bit towards the end, but I kept trading card a while, and then I was just getting a ton of stuff from the Vagabond.
Did he have any queens in hand, chat?
Well, GGs, those were all close.
Wicked GGs. That was a fun. To be fair, that's actually the first week that I've felt relatively better about White Stake. Last week, Edsy kicked my butt on White Stake. So.
Yeah, that was good.
No, that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Have you been? I know your stream title the other day was you were the only one not playing Silksong. Everything but Silksong, but have you had a chance to try it at all or not?
I haven't played it yet.
I just bought it for the PS4 last night, which is my entire chat was I don't play other games typically.
Yeah.
So, but it's not bad.
Please don't distract Skoottie from collecting all the supercars. I need to watch him get them all before he plays.
Listen, that's true. That's true. I was enjoying the supercar simulator there. That was actually very cool.
Fiending. I'm gonna go get some Hot Wheels.
Heck yeah.
My dad used to have a ton, and now, yeah, all of a sudden I'm like, maybe I should get a couple.
But they're not mystery boxes, right? You just know what you get.
No, yeah, you don't. Hot Wheels have never been mystery box. I don't
Yeah,
know if
where's
they've
the fun
ever
in
tried
that?
it.
Yeah.
All right, GG's.
Well, heck yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
GG's.
you.
Thanks for casting, Zano.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
thank
thank
you
you
for
for
casting
letting me
me.
cast. Thank you for playing. Thank you for putting on an absolute show. I just ran the numbers for you, Skoottie. I do believe you still would have been a bit short, albeit pretty close.
Yeah, if I found the glass or any of them.
If you
'Cause
found
I
the
can't remember
glass
what level
one,
my
wait,
5 flush was.
I think actually, wait 1 second, because did you? I think you had like a normal glass in there that wasn't red seal as well. You would have had around 2 billion, so you would have been about a times 50 short.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't want to risk cryptiding the glass when that's really all I had. But maybe I should have.
We were somewhat talking about that. I was being a little critical. What happened was because you held on to the cryptid, Seadubbs actually saw 2 more cryptids that you didn't see.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was weird. I used
Oh.
one right in the PvP, and then I used it in a pack, I think. And I got rewarded, used it, and then immediately got another one. It was weird.
That's so sad. I just assumed they're that infrequent that I can hold on to them, but I
No,
know it happens.
They are infrequent. You got
They are
pretty,
infrequent.
They are pretty unlucky to
Yeah.
to have that happen. I have to
Yeah.
say, Seadubbs, you played well and everything, but Skoottie
I got lucky.
Skoottie got some pretty terrible draws, and then that second game was, I mean, it was great entertainment to watch, but that was insane. Like there was had to be the exact pack with the exact right cards for Seadubbs to win that game, and it was.
It was stupid. I
was
genuinely felt bad. I was like, I don't even deserve this. Like, this is stupid.
I know,
But
and then game 1, I feel like I whiffed and your idol hit, which it was a good chance of it hitting at some point, but...
Yeah, and that was like I said, that was
That was a
first
fun
time
game to
it had
watch.
hit, too.
Yeah.
It was.
All right.
I was very happy with all 3 games there.
Thank you so much again, and I'll talk to you both soon.
Yeah, thank you
Alright.
guys.
Sounds good. Thank you, Zane. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
And Skoottie, have a good rest of the night, man.
You as well.
See you guys.
See you. Bye. I think Seadubbs is going to keep streaming. I'm going to send you all over Seadubbs' way. Thank you, as always, for hanging out, chat. Thank you for supporting Major League Balatro. Oh, let me quickly go to the starting student screen. Please join the Discord if you want to stay up to date on everything. Please go buy Dom's music if you've been enjoying what's going on. And go follow us. Follow Major League Balatro on YouTube. Go visit mlbalatro.com to stay up to date with the schedule and the standings. If you missed anything, that YouTube, Major League Balatro, is going to have all the VODs for you. I'm going to upload tomorrow this game and Raffles game. So you don't want to miss that there. And blah, 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 blah. Oh, I will pay out the prediction. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. Go enjoy Seadubbs for the rest of the night. Again, thank you for the raid, Dr. Spectred. Congrats again on the victory for the fastest. I can't raid now because it. Why can't I raid? Oh, is Seadubbs not streaming anymore? No, he is. Huh? Okay, now I can raid. All right. Bye bye.